Hey guys, welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and what I have today is something I want to start doing as a playlist on my channel. So if you look for collectibles, you'll start seeing these videos come out on a regular basis. I'm hoping for once a week, but I'll do it when I can, and basically I'm going to go through and show top to bottom a single item from my collection that I have, which is pretty vast. So it'll take a long time for me to go through everything, but eventually I will. And I'll start with, it's nothing in particular. It's just something in my closet that I've had that I really want to get out and showcase anyway. So I figured I'd start with that. It'll range from anything under the sun, really. There's no specific genre or area that I concentrate on the most. So let's start by the first one, which is pretty large box, and it's going to help me free up some more room, and the collectible will get it out for showing someplace in my little man cave. Let's get to the first one, which is ginormous, as you can see, but this is Garfield Gallery Edition Signature Series statue by Jim Davis. This is actually taken from a Jim Davis picture that he has drawn himself, made into a 3D statue, and it's limited to 500, and that's it in its existence. And then you also get a little signed piece by Jim Davis, a little small signature of him on there, and it's kind of rare, I guess, but it's still available to purchase. And I'll leave a link to all the collectibles that I showcase. If I can find them, I'll try to find the cheapest price and leave a link to that product for you. So let me set this back in the floor, and I'll unbox it, and we'll really get in close to it and kind of dissect it and observe it and check it out. Alright, so the first block is off, and it's about half the statue, so I guess half of it fits down in this piece. The other half is in the bottom piece of styrofoam, but it looks good as is in the box here. So if you're interested in it, just know it comes well packaged, and I'm not seeing any kind of defects from it right now, but we'll look at it and see. So here is the base. Got a piece of styrofoam stuck in one of the... Hold on. Got it out. So here is the base that he's going to go on there, and then this is where the plaque will go. But here it is without anything on it. You can see the kind of the carpet there look to it. It looks nice, pretty hefty base. A nice bottom on here that shouldn't scratch anything. It's real soft. So now let's get the rest of Garfield out, and it sits pretty flat. It's got a little wobble to it. Not sure why, but it does a little bit. But I don't think it'll be too bad when you have it on display. So here's Garfield himself. Right here. It's pretty good size. I mean, overall, I think this thing's like 20 inches or so. I'm not sure exact, but I'll find out in a second. But everything looks good on him. But as you can see here, he looks really, really good. Paint is okay. There's a couple little spots I see right there that's not as good as it could be, but for the most part, there's only 500 of these things anyway, so we get him into place. That fits pretty good. Then there's the mirror, which is an actual mirror. As you can see here, it's a real deal mirror. And it's got a piece of plastic over it to protect that, so we'll go ahead and take that off. And it's blemish free, which is cool. See that guy there? Nice and blemished up free. And so I'll stick her in there. Fits nice and snug. No big deal. Let me set this in front of the camera here. Alright, it appears to be just one piece of plastic and a little pamphlet looking thing in here, and I'm assuming that it's that face plate that goes on there. That's a little description plate. with Jim Davis's signature on it. I grew up with Garfield, so it's kind of like one of those things that you run across and you're like, well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is you can see it comes pretty well packaged in there like that, like I don't know if you know anything about straight razors or anything if you shave with those, but it comes in the same style packaging as those guys come in. So let's go ahead and take this apart as delicately as humanly possible. Cool, so I'm about middle of the road, and it's stamped out, etched in there pretty nice. Everything is, except of course for his signature, but as you can see, it's got Jim Davis 275 of 500 gallery edition, so that's pretty cool. So I'll take this off, stick it on, and I'm always fearful of sticking stuff on crooked because over the years it'll get to me. So here we go. It's got 3M sticky tape here on the back side, and as recessed in as it is, you gotta get it on the first go, which is spooky. I think that went in there quite nice. Well, that looks good. Looks real good, actually. I like it a lot. But yeah, there's the Garfield statue all put together there. I think it looks great. It's got this good clay look to it. Fuzz on there, but looks good with the plate on it. It's huge. Let me try to look and see what all it says size-wise it is. This is like a 2011 piece that's still in circulation for only $500, and they're still new in the box. Marked down quite a bit. Just from looking around, they range. I found some as cheap as $70 when I was looking for this, or when I was looking around trying to find prices and stuff like that for it. So I'll leave. Originally, I think it was like $500 or something when it came out. No, that's not what I paid, but the original price, I do believe, was like $500. This is off memory. But let's read what the pamphlet says. It says, Gallery Edition Signature Series Statue, Certificate of Authenticity. This certifies that the accompanying statue is an authentic item produced as a numbered limited edition of 500 pieces by Factory Entertainment Incorporated under license from Paws Incorporated. The background, this statue began as a concept sketch from Garfield creator Jim Davis, commissioned by Factory Entertainment specifically for this piece. So here's the original. But there is the original Jim Davis sketch to which they created this statue. It says this statue began as a concept sketch from Garfield creator Jim Davis, commissioned by Factory Entertainment. The sketch was used to examine the practical challenges of turning a two-dimensional drawing into a three-dimensional sculpture. Once the basic geometry was finalized, Jim then produced a full illustration, which is now, once he did the sketch, Jim Davis produced a full illustration there, which is pretty cool. They pretty well captured his original illustration. So let's go back out and pow. I think they nailed it. Maybe that's why it's got that look to it, because it's actually nailed into his style of, I mean, everything is. And they didn't get some of the little swirlies in here and stuff that's on the frame. The frame's not as detailed as his drawing is, but for the most part, Garfield is pretty nice. It says Factory Entertainment retained noted sculptures. Once this master sculpt was approved, it was used to create molds, which in turn were used to handcraft each of the 500 numbered Gallery Edition statues from polystone resin. So this is the original sculpt that they used to make the mold for it. We'll go in here and take a look at that. You see this original sculpt there that was made. Each statue was then meticulously hand finished and hand painted. the finishing touch to this unique and highly limited collectible was added by Jim Davis himself, who personally hand-signed a numbered plaque to accompany each piece. So he hand-numbered and signed the plaque. And there's a photo of him doing that there. But yeah, this is factoryent.com, factory entertainment piece. So gallery edition, yeah. So now let's take a look at some close-ups of it, spin it around, take a good look, and then that's it. You know, we'll end with you looking at the item top to bottom, spinning it around, and then we'll close. So that's how I want to do these little collectibles. I mean, that's all it is to it, just a real quick close-up look and glance at what I think of it. If you're interested, I'll try to find the cheapest price possible that I can find and leave a link to that. If I can't find it anymore, which is probably a lot of my stuff I won't be able to find, but if I can't, at least you can know, hey, let me go check on eBay. This once existed. I like it. I want to be on the lookout for it. But I thought it was pretty cool just to have a collectible section, since I really love collectibles. So thanks for watching. Let's get a close-up of this Garfield, which I love. I think it's a great piece, and I can't wait to show it off. And that's it. See ya. This has been another Isaiah's Reviews. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, and share this to all your social sites. That helps get me to places I can't get to on my own, and I really do appreciate that. And I can't wait to see you again here on Isaiah's Reviews.